Bismillah.
Bismillah. Hi, everyone.
Hi, guys.
Welcome back to another episode from your favorite
Minds in
podcasters.
Neutral.
From your favorite podcasters.
Minds in Neutral.
My name's Rana.
My name is Shahad.
And this is episode 21.
21!
Can you do some for me?
Oh my god.
Yeah, another week, another episode. As per usual, we never miss.
Yes, sir.
But you know what we're lacking on? The ratings.
The ratings.
We're lacking on the ratings, ladies and gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies with gentle hands, please rate our
Ladies
podcast.
with-
You haven't heard that Drake one? Damn, that's so out of touch. It's gonna kill me.
I am living under a rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically. Anyway, so we have another episode for you guys. We're so excited to film. How are you feeling, Shahad? How's your week been? How's everything going? Shahad is having a hectic day. Let's just say that. Today's a hectic day for
Today,
Shahad.
oh my god. Rena saw me.
Yeah.
I needed that hug from Rena.
Yeah.
Like, just to calm me down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But how is it besides that?
It's been good, I think. Good. I don't remember. I think good, though. Oh,
You
yeah.
think?
Yeah.
What did you get up to this week? I don't remember, to be honest.
This week has been a very, like, crazy week. It was raining a lot.
Oh, yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything was shut down for a little bit.
Yeah. So I think that kind of makes everything... It's reminding me of COVID times.
A little bit.
A little
yeah.
bit. Like,
when everything was shut down and everyone was at home. Yeah.
that gave me COVID vibes.
Yeah.
And, like, it disrupted my time spectrum.
Yeah? It did?
Yeah.
I feel like it was nice, though. Like, a little bit. But, bro, when the thunder was happening, I remember I was sleeping and I woke up randomly at 3 a.m. and it was the worst thunder of my life.
It was.
It was so scary.
It was
like,
so
because it wasn't normal, like, dush, dush. It was like, woo, woo, woo. It was like,
yeah.
actually so scary. And, yeah, but alhamdulillah, it was good. We needed it, you know? We always need these things. But yeah, besides that, my week has been pretty good. I feel like everything is delayed, though, because of the rain.
Yeah.
Like, everything has been so delayed, and I'm just like, oh, I wish it wasn't. Like, I wish things were just, like,
normal.
set to be the time that they're meant to be. Yeah. But yeah, besides that, what's been your weekly obsession? There has to be one.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay, what's your weekly obsession?
Making my own lunch boxes.
Oh, you've been making your own lunch?
Yeah. Where's my bag?
I don't know. It's somewhere in the back. Call us, no need.
Wait, it's so important. It's so important. I'm making my own lunch boxes. I'm not eating the food I'm making.
Okay, here we go. Show us your lunchbox, girl.
It is so cute, you guys. I actually, like, put effort in it. I started, like, making them as in, like, see, I have a turkey sandwich.
So
and
nice.
Some
grapes
and cherry tomatoes.
That actually looks so good. And she didn't even touch it.
Cheese, turkey, lettuce, and I even got sourdough bread.
Yeah.
For, like, the vibes.
Yeah. She didn't even touch that. And it's like 6 p.m.
Yeah.
She has not touched her food at all.
Yeah.
But she should later, because I suggested that, because we're trying to save money. We're trying to do good on money.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to, help her out with that whole situation and be like, you know what?
Yeah.
You got to do it. You got to do what you have to do. You have to make your own, like, packed lunch.
That is true.
Even if it's not fun.
Yeah. No, but my friend told me, like, to start doing it on, like, Sundays. Like, just pack everything on Sunday.
Didn't I say that?
Did you?
I said that. I said pack everything on Sunday for the whole week.
I'm
my friend.
Sorry.
Actually, I'm the only one who's suggesting these things. Yeah, I suggested that. Oh my god, we're matching.
Yeah.
I just realized we're wearing full black on black.
That's so cute.
Oh, we didn't even plan it. And I was about to text you this morning being like, what are you wearing?
Really? Same.
Yeah.
Because I was having a dilemma. Who's vroom vrooming? Who's testing? Oh, it's a motorcycle.
No way.
Oh my god, guys! I love motorcycles.
I know you want to get I know you want to get your license for it. Yeah.
I told my dad, I was like, before, like, my driver's license, I remember I was doing my driver's license. I was like, Baba, why don't you just give me, like, my motorcycle license? And
because why not?
He just looked at me. He's like, you won't be able to take a lot of people in the motorcycle.
I mean, she's not that's not a lie, though.
Yeah,
but the thing is, it's better for you because at least you wouldn't have to be coming home late. So you should have told him, Baba, I wouldn't need to be dropping off everyone.
I mean, that is true, but then we won't have our podcast. What are we gonna do it on a motorcycle?
That is so true. 2 girls on a motorcycle, but that would have been
Oh,
so much
that would have
fun.
been sick.
Wallah.
Yeah.
Imagine both of us with helmets.
Mhm.
And the thing is, it would secure our hijab, so
Yeah,
we have
yeah.
nothing to worry about, and our hijab just dangles with the air.
Oh my god.
actually so
That's
cute.
so fun.
Anyway, yeah. Let me think. What has been my weekly obsession? Oh, this hijab style.
Yeah.
This hijab style. Okay, so I've been like, because I've been inspired by Shahad, the way that she's covering her neck and like still the hijab is flowy and very cute. I saw this one girl show up on my TikTok and she was like, guys, you just do it to the umta, like to the undercap, and you put a magnet and you attach it, and you can do like the really flowy, like the girls from the Bella scarves, how they have it flow on one side, and it's so pretty. I don't know if my family likes it. I don't know if Mama and my sister likes it, but
they don't like it.
But yeah. No, I don't know. I'm not too sure.
Okay.
But it's still very cute. I love it. I think it looks so nice. But Mama, I think she would think, showing my sharjha, like it's a bit messy.
Like it's not proper.
Clean.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not clean. It's not neat. It's a bit messy.
Yeah.
Anyway, المهم, now moving on to our mindful minute. Guys, this episode is going to be a bit quick.
Yeah.
Because we have basketball games to watch and we're so excited. But yeah, I'm so excited. Anyway, now moving on to our mindful minutes. So we asked you guys on our Instagram stories. Yes. Are you going to plug everything?
Yes.
Okay, go on.
Okay, so our Instagram is at mindsinneutral, TikTok, minds.in.neutral, and YouTube channel, guys.
Yes.
Where you see raw footage of us.
Yes.
Unedited.
You get all the,
the ums, the uhs, the ha 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 ha.
Yeah, the little mess up, the little, oh wait, is our mic working?
Yeah.
You get all of that.
Exactly. And that is Minds in Neutral podcast.
Yes. And again, we're blowing up on TikTok, so keep that going. We're so excited to see where this journey is going to take us. But yeah, anyway, on our Instagram stories, we asked you guys, should you only date with the intention of marriage? Very good question, in my opinion. And the 2 options were yes, otherwise it's a waste of time, and no, it's okay to experiment and explore. Now, I kind of expected this. It was 70% saying yes, you should do it with intention, and 30% saying no, you can explore and experiment. Of course, because the majority of our listeners are Muslim. Yeah. So I kind of expected it as well. I think if we had like a wider group, they would have it might have been 50-50. Yeah. To be honest, if we had some like people from the West and everything. Anyway, so some of the comments was, one person said, the best options to not date at all. Someone said, why go through all of that hassle when you can be with someone? Why go through all that hassle to be with someone if the goal isn't to be with them forever? And then someone said, why? Allah made it haram for us to date in the first place. Facts, cannot argue with that point. You shouldn't date to begin with. Start it the halal way. Correct. Can't argue. Yeah. And to wrap it up, one person said, you lose more soul the more you date non-lifelong partners. Non-lifelong partners. Yeah. Okay, what do you think? What are your thoughts? I mean, of course, I agree. Like, I don't think you should date, because Allah made it haram for a reason. Yani, Allah's always trying to protect us from harm that is unseen and we don't see. And yes, I do get the idea of experimenting, because how would you know that this is the right person? Yeah. Like, how would you know that this is the one that you would want to live with? And that's why some people like date and like they're like, okay, because I do want to marry someone, but I don't want to date. I mean, and I want to date them to see if I can actually be able to live with this person, if I can handle this person's goods and wrongs and red flags and green flags and orange flags and whatever. Yeah. Like everything that they come with in general. Exactly. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. And that's why people maybe tend to take the option of dating. But now dating is being used as way many like other things. Yeah. For example, like getting over someone. Yes. People date to get over someone. Yes. People date just like to mess around. There's that whole theory of like if you want to get over someone, get under someone. Yeah. Which is a bit nasty. Disgusting. It's disgusting. Don't do that, because that's not going to help you in the first place. Exactly. But that's something a lot of people do where, they're like, oh, if you want to get over someone, get under someone. Like, that's the only way you can move on. Yeah. Which is like a rebound. Because guys, like, you will still have that empty hole inside of you. Yeah. Because you're not healing from it. And you'll keep, trying to get over that someone with someone else. And it will be a pattern that you don't even realize by yourself.
And
Yeah.
it's just because you can't heal from that specific person that now you've added like 10 other people that you cannot heal from.
Plus, you're hurting all these 10 other people. Like, what do these 10 other people have to do with your problems?
Yeah.
Like, was it necessary for them to get hurt by something that you went through? Like, you're causing pain, and now they have to heal from something you caused.
Yeah.
Which had nothing to do with them in the first place. If you just took a minute and stepped back and was like, you know what, let me focus on myself temporarily and just realize that I need a break from everyone and anyone, and did better for yourself, you would actually find someone else that could do better for you, and you wouldn't waste their time and yours.
And I think that's another reason why dating is haram, not only for yourself but for someone else, because in Islam, like, hurting someone, it's not good. Like, you know what I mean? It's very bad, especially that Allah will not forgive you for hurting someone, that someone needs to forgive you.
Yeah, exactly.
So if we as people now cannot even deal with our emotions, we cannot even heal from our own like past, how would you expect that person that you've hurt to forgive you? So you're just adding like more sins on yourself and more weight on your shoulders,
exactly,
before you even step foot into what you've not done for Allah. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And I feel like, again, like we were saying, like what people use dating for now. So people use dating for, we said, to like get over people. People use dating because they're bored.
Yeah, that is so true. That's something that's so common in our generation, where it's like, I'm bored, let me just mess around with him, or let me mess around with her and just see where it takes me.
And I'm like, hello?
Wait, and then that's when the whole idea of situationships came about, which I literally spoke about in, I think, our second not our second episode,
like, I think
third, fourth, something like that, where I was like, where did this idea come about? But you know, because people are bored and they have nothing to do, and because we aren't keeping ourselves busy, we're just like, okay, why don't we get busy with other people? But the energy, the drainage, the pain, the emotion. Oops.
And sorry, got a call from my friend.
Popular.
Anyways, what was I saying? Okay. What was I saying? Yeah, and another reason that people... Oh my god, okay, give me 1 second. Hello? Yeah. Okay. It's okay. Bye-bye. Does Aya remember? Okay, bye-bye. She needs to get her makeup back from my car.
Okay. Anyways, go on.
And what else? What are other reasons that people start dating for? People start
for their own pleasures.
Yeah, for their own pleasures, and also maybe like for benefits, and not in like materialistic benefits. You know, like, again, the whole gold digger thing. Or what is it called? Like, what is it called when like the girls date like older men? It has a name.
Sugar daddies?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That too. And it's, again, it's just for the materialistic stuff. That's another reason why people started dating. So I think they kind of just took dating like way out of proportion. Like, they just dragged it on. And they're using it for like the wrong reasons. What else? Like, I don't know. Honestly, long story short, dating is not good. Not for you, not for that person, because every person that you meet in your life, you give them a little piece of yourself.
That is true.
Like, think about it like that. Like, you're like a flower, okay? And then every person you meet, even if you're dating them, even if you're friends, anyone, you just give them like a little petal
piece of yourself.
You know, you just give them pieces like that. And if you're putting yourself in a situation where you're not even like, you don't even have the time to grow, because petals grow back, flowers grow back, you know? If you are not surrounding yourself with people that, they might take something from you, but they'll also give you that time to grow, and they will see you grow, then you're just harming yourself, because you will just die. You'll be a dead flower.
That's true. And if you are not going to be there to pick yourself up, trust me, those other people around you may
No
not.
one will.
No one will. Like, even your closest friends, they can only do so much. Like, for example, if Shahad gets heartbroken, I'm going to be here. I'm going to atabtab alayha.
Yeah.
I'm going to make sure that she's okay. But I cannot fulfill the void that she has in herself because, of course, she's seeking that love from someone, and I am not that someone for her.
Yeah.
So I can do so much. I can motivate her. I can tell her, you know, it's going to be okay. Like, I promise you're going to find someone that's better for you. Like, everything is going to be okay. But that will literally go through one ear and come out of the next. That will just take so much time until she gets to that point. And maybe she'll never get to that point. And maybe she'll just remain into this like conservative person who just feels very like constrained and just doesn't want to try again.
Yeah.
And the thing is, my biggest worry with dating is that, let's say you give someone a shot when you're really young. Like, you give it a try, you're like, you know what, this is kind of interesting, I want to try it out. And you try it out when you're like, let's say 15.
Mm-hmm.
And you date this person for quite a while, let's say 2 years, right? And he ruins your life. You at such a young age are going to be exposed to so much pain in your heart that I swear at that age you will not know how to heal with it properly.
You will not know how to cope with it.
You won't know
your
what to
brain
do
is
with
still
yourself.
developing. I'm sorry.
Exactly. Like, your brain, you physically,
Yeah.
you mentally, you emotionally, everything in you is still developing. So for you to like get yourself in such a serious situation at such a young age and not know what to do with the consequences, because at the end of the day, if you're going to date, whether it turns out good or it turns out bad, there's going to be some sort of consequence.
Yeah.
So are you up for that challenge? Are you up for that persistence? Are you up for that determination or that commitment, you can call it? Yeah. Whatever it may be. It's difficult. Dating is nice. I get it. You see, especially because, I mean, today's Valentine's Day. Everyone's going crazy. They're like, oh my God, with the flowers and everything. And they're asking each other, what's your plans for Valentine's Day? First of all, Valentine's Day is cute, but it is a Western holiday. And I know majority of our listeners are Arab and Muslim.
Yeah.
We do not need to prioritize a holiday that's not meant for us. Like, there should not be such a heavy need to make that day the only day where you should be expecting love, because aslan in our deen, in Islam, you're literally, as a girl, okay, because I'm sure majority of our audience right now is female, right?
Yeah.
As a man as well, you're meant to be treated like a king, and as a woman you're meant to be treated like a queen. And it's literally written in the rule book, okay, the Quran, right? It's written down that this is how you should be treating your spouse. And we're settling for one day,
yeah,
when we're literally meant to, in Islam, we're meant to be expecting this behavior 365, but we're just going crazy over this one day. Oh, he didn't get me a rose on this one day. Habibti, why doesn't he get you a rose every day? Yani, why does it need to stop on this one day that that Western people made?
Yeah.
That Western society have made. Like, it's not meant for us, and we shouldn't be taking it that personally. That's haram, because it's just like, we have a certain amount of holidays that we're allowed to celebrate, and those are there set for a reason. Yani, now let's say, for example, let's say you're dating someone, you're Muslim, and you've been dating someone for 2 years, and all of a sudden you guys stop dating. You're gonna feel this void specifically on February 14th for some reason. You're gonna be like, oh, where's my man?
Or like, I'm so lonely.
And you're gonna be trying to seek for someone else, but is it that necessary? Is it really that deep? Is it really that important to have someone who's gonna give you flowers on this one day? I don't know. And again, like, it's a sign of love. I get it. It's a day where you celebrate these things, but you should be celebrated every day.
Exactly.
By a healthy partner, by someone who respects you, by someone who takes care of you, not just takes care of you on this one day and then doesn't care about you and ignores your text literally 24 hours later when the day is over. Like, I don't know. This expectation should be there all the time.
Yeah,
24/7.
Yeah.
But there's been such a hype, and people have pushed this idea of Valentine's Day so much down people's throats that it's actually crazy. Like, it's nice, but
there's like Valentine's discount, Valentine offers.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God.
And constantly I'm getting like notifications from like delivery apps being like, oh, are you lonely this Valentine's? Well, it's okay, we can deliver flowers for you, or blah blah blah. Like, they're putting this, and it's, to be honest, it's all brainwashing. And for me, it's not even about the holiday anymore. It's more about marketing. Especially because I'm a marketing person and I come from like a business standpoint. They're just trying to make money. They're just trying to make money off your little broken heart, off your heart that wants this little piece of flour so bad. Like, they just want your money. And like, I wanted to say something, but I lost my point, to be honest. Anyway, yeah, what are your thoughts on Valentine's Day?
My thoughts on Valentine's Day, it's that honestly, it's kind of stupid.
Oh, can I just say one last
thing?
I just remembered what I wanted to say. I was going to say that the main thing is...
They're here.
Okay, let them come in.
What's happening? They're like huddled up and recording something.
Okay, khalas, it's okay.
Okay.
I was gonna say that Valentine's Day is because we have social media and everything, which I think social media has ruined relationships in so many aspects, and we'll leave this to another episode. But now we see all these videos and all these like posts and Instagram, and you see all these girls getting decked out in flowers and bouquets and candlelit dinners and all these things. And if you're in a relationship and if you're in a healthy relationship, but you don't prioritize this one day and you start comparing, I mean, comparison is the thief of joy. Once you start comparing and you're like, oh, what's happening?
Okay.
No worries.
Bye-bye. Thanks.
Once you start comparing and you're like, oh, this man did this, like, why don't I have this, blah, 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 you are going to feel like absolute crap. And you're going to question your whole entire relationship. Even though, like, let's say you're in a healthy marriage. Okay, you're in a healthy Muslim marriage. And, you know, let's say your man is on his deen. And he's like, you know what? I love you, but that holiday is not our holiday to celebrate. Whatever. And you see all these posts and everything. And you start comparing. You feel like, oh my God, he doesn't value me. He doesn't care about
he doesn't
me.
love me.
He doesn't love me. Like, look at all these girls. I don't know. It's nice, but is it that nice? Like, because you don't know. Once they turn off that camera, what's happening? Are they talking to each other? Are they really that in love? I don't know. Social media is in general such a facade. But, yeah. Anyway, moving back onto you. Sorry. It's just because I remembered my point.
Yeah. No, I agree with you because it's a very stupid idea to have, like, having one day to love someone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or, like, dedicate a day for a special person. Because if that person is special to you, you should dedicate every single day for them.
Exactly.
You know? And, like, it just makes other people upset. And it makes other people want that thing.
Yeah.
So, for example, a Muslim person that's trying to keep a halal, they don't want to date. They don't, and yes, they shouldn't date.
Yes.
And they just see people and they see the restaurants with flowers and heart shapes. Same. That thing went next to my car.
So scared.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Sorry. Yeah.
And when they see it like just romanticized, that's the word.
Yeah.
When they see it so romanticized, they would feel like why am I not a part of this?
Yeah.
Like, why am I so lonely? If they see all of their friends, you know, oh yeah, I actually have plans this day. I have plans. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. They'd be like, oh, but I'm just going to sit at home. Like I have nothing FOMO. To do.
It's this fear of missing out. You don't want to miss out because everyone is enjoying their day and everything.
Yeah.
And you want to be part of it. And it sucks because you feel like, oh, like, don't I deserve to be loved? But babe, you
and it makes you, damn, everyone is
people are zooming. For what reason? Where are we going,
oh
Shabab? Like, I want to go too. Okay. Anyway.
What was I saying? Yeah. No, I don't remember. I thought that if I say yeah, it's gonna hit.
Yeah? Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say, yeah, fear of missing out, and you just like, yeah, it creates this need that you might have never had. That you literally might, like, imagine, like, for example, let's say someone grew up their whole entire life in the Middle East, and let's say they were, like, disconnected with, like, the Western side or, you know, the multicultural side of the Arab world, and they just, like, grew up in a very conservative area, and let's say they, you know, go to uni in a Western country, and all of a sudden all these, like, holidays are coming, Easter, I don't know what else, Valentine's Day, blah, blah, blah. It'll literally start making you question your morals.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah. It's gonna make you start questioning and doubting your own religion.
Yeah, which is astaghfirullah, but it happens.
It does.
It happens.
Yeah.
And especially if you... Bro, because when you see these holidays, you see people happy.
Exactly.
You want to be happy. And it makes you feel like...
Yeah.
I want to be happy.
Exactly. And like, it's like, it just makes you think like, but why did Allah make it haram?
Yeah.
Or some people without consciously thinking about it, but they would do it to see why Allah made it haram. And that's when true. They would realize, and yeah, that's why.
Yeah,
that's
and they'll learn their lesson the hard way.
Yeah.
Because also sometimes, like me, for example, I'm the type of person where it's like, if people tell me don't do this, I don't necessarily listen all the time, unless it's something major, but I'm really the type to like do it and then figure it out.
Yeah.
You know? So I'll like مش إنه I'll mess around بس like
I'll make my own mistakes so
and
I
then I'll
can
so then it's like when something like that comes around, I'll be like, okay, yeah, I should prevent myself, because also if I don't know what the outcome is, I'll just be in like a like heck in the unknown, and I kind of want to know just so I know what to look out for. That's why I feel like I understand why some people voted yes, it's okay, no, it's okay to explore and experiment, because sometimes you'll have like an eye and you'll be like, okay, the past person that I was with did 1, 2, and 3 wrong, and now I should be expecting 1, 2, and 3. And sometimes with these like types of situations, you kind of learn your boundaries, you kind of learn to grow, you kind of learn yourself, you learn your expectations.
Yeah.
But that's why I feel like, okay, if you're gonna date, I feel like you should really leave it until you're at the right time, at the right age.
I agree.
Until you've matured, until everything has come in, until your conscious is fully developed, and until you feel like you know what your expectations are. مش إنه you're just going into it blindly and you're going into it and no, oh yeah,
for fun,
let's just see where this is gonna come, right? Or where this is gonna go. صراحة, you shouldn't do it in the first place.
Yeah.
Because بالآخر, deen and religion has like,
it's number one.
Yeah, it's number one, and it's obligated upon us to not do this, and it's for a reason. Anything that Allah has sent down that has said, you know what, this is haram, it's genuinely for your sake. Obviously Allah wants to see you in the happiest state, 365 out of the days, not just one day, right? Society, businesses, all these places, they want to see you happy once in a while, and that's what makes you so drained, because they're sucking the life out of you, because they force this happiness on one day, and then on the rest of the days it's back to normal. Yani imagine, for example, you celebrate Valentine's Day with the man that you're with, and the next day he starts ghosting you, he's not replying to your text. But yani, that's a sort of manipulation.
Yeah.
Because he's pushing and he's pulling, and you're kind of confused, and you don't deserve this. And this is what I'm saying. This is why, like, anjad, Allah halal the right things and haram the wrong things, just for your sake, because he loves us. He genuinely loves us. Otherwise, he wouldn't have said anything.
Yeah.
And we would have just been left in pain. You know, but he wants us to be in a good position, and that's why he's literally just looking out for us. And how special is it?
It is.
Really Allah is looking out for us. Yani, imagine no one is looking out for you, but you know for a fact Allah is. No matter how alone you are, you know Allah's there.
Yeah.
Girl, if you're lonely on Valentine's Day, it's okay. Pray to Allah. Pray to Allah that He sends you a man that is so good for you, that will spoil you 365 days out of the year, all the time, 24/7, every single day.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
What something else I was gonna say is like always pray, and keep in mind that, like, if Allah put a barrier for you to find that person that you could potentially find if you guys date, He will give you that person. Like, what was it? I think there was like something like, even if you guys are in between mountains, the mountains will break and for you guys to meet.
Yeah, like Allah will move mountains.
Yeah, Allah will move mountains if, like, for your actual person to come.
Yeah.
So, like, just have trust in Him that you will find the right person at the right time, and just have that trust in Him. Like, don't go looking out for it. It will come. Wallah, it will come. You don't worry yourself about it. Wallah, life has so much stress already.
Yeah.
Life is so stressful, and there is like, there's so many things to worry about.
Yeah.
Than finding that person.
Yeah.
And also, like, the thing is, if, for example, you decide to, let's say, I don't want to say date, but meet up with potential people that you would like to marry, always make sure that your parents are number one and they know about it. Because I feel like that would, first of all, make you as a person not mess up. Because my parents, for example, like, my parents know if I do something and they go and ask me, like, oh, what happened to this person? And I have to be honest with them because I can't lie to them. They'd be like, why did you mess up? Like, they will hold me accountable.
Yeah, that's true.
And they won't allow me to mess around or mess up.
Yeah.
So that's number one. And number two, like, if you are meeting someone that, again, we're talking about when you're actually ready to get married, when you have the finances, you have the education, you have the work, everything is top-notch, 100. What was like? Yeah, make sure it's in a public place. Go somewhere public, meet up in public, ask the right questions that will actually make you get to know that person, you know? Don't ask questions that are just a dead end, or like you won't find anything, you won't know anything about them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And what was I also gonna say? And I forgot.
Okay, let's say if someone falls into that category where they do date someone, they found someone that's really good for them.
Yeah.
And they start dating them. And that person is a really good person, and they've kind of like, but they're not really at the stage to get married to that person because let's say they're not at the right age, or they're not financially ready, or I don't know, whatever reason, or like their parents are rejecting for the time being because, you know, oh, you still have like things to do, you still need to get your life together. What do you do in that position?
Honestly, like we both know that to get the barakah of Allah, barakah is basically the blessing in that marriage. So the blessing of Allah in the marriage, to get that, you have to do it the halal way. Because dating, you're going against Allah. So how do you, if I'm your friend and I go against you, and then I still want you to hype me up, and I still want you to be there for me, how would that work? Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I'm like, Ghana, listen, I'm not gonna listen to you, but I still want you to be my number one supporter.
That's so true.
Do you get it?
Yeah, that's so true.
Like, it's not gonna work out. You cannot continue dating that person and be like, no, Allah's gonna give me the barakah. Why? I'm sorry, but why? So that's why, if you do actually find that person that you think is right for you, you should tell that person how you feel and tell them, like, listen, for your sake and mine, we should do it the halal way. And again, Allah will move mountains if you guys are meant to be for each other.
Yeah.
And the thing is, human beings, our perception is so tiny. So we might think and have the spotlight on one person, and there can be like many other people.
Oh, it's okay.
It's fine.
Thank you. Oh.
Bye.
Thank you.
Yeah, and there can be many other people, but because you're focused on one person, you don't see the other potentials that you have. And Allah sees those potentials because He has the largest perspective of this whole world. He sees everything.
Yeah.
We don't see everything. So for example, right now I'm looking straight. Can I see my back? No, I can't. You know, I don't know who's behind me. You know? So that's why, like, I know feelings and attachments get involved, but you kind of, the only thing, not astaghfirullah, the only person that you should be attached to is Allah. Because when you're attached to Him and there is this, like, imagine it as like this, like a string between you and Allah, and He's just moving you. He knows what He's doing.
Yeah.
He's just gonna move you to the right place. Khalas, just relax. Why are you trying to pull on that string? You know what? Because it causes tension.
Yeah.
You start pulling and pulling, and it might snap. And if it snaps, you're lost.
Yeah.
That's when you know you are lost, and you need to find that string again and reattach it.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
that was so good.
Wait, that like hit.
Wow, good job. That was so good. Hey, up top. Okay, Miss Tumblr, Miss Pinterest, Miss Spiritual.
But yeah, that's why, like,
#Sheikha. My bad.
Just follow Allah. Allah knows your path, and you just enjoy the ride.
Yeah.
Wallah, just enjoy the ride and just see where He takes you, because He knows best. You know, He knows what's best for you. He knows more than you know. نحن أقرب إليكم من حبل الوريد. حبل الوريد
is the umbilical cord.
Yeah.
Isn't حبل الوريد?
Warid. No, wait. Is it that one or is it another one? There's, I think, astaghfirullah, I don't know if that was the ayah or they might have analyzed it to be something else.
Oh, okay.
Or it might be the umbilical cord, or there might be another ayah that I'm talking about.
Okay.
So it might be this, or it might not be that. But apparently there is a vein that is the closest vein to your heart.
Oh, no, that's not your umbilical then. No.
The closest vein to your heart, Allah's saying, we're closer than that vein.
Yeah.
We're closer than it. So, like, I'm sorry, sometimes we don't know ourselves as much as Allah knows us.
Yeah.
You know, Allah knows what we're thinking about. Allah knows what we can handle. Sometimes we bend our morals, we bend our what we can handle as humans because we love that person.
Yeah.
And we don't realize how much it's gonna affect us until it actually affects us, but it's too late. Because maybe at that time you're married. You know, maybe there was something that you were kind of unsure about, but you're like, okay, you know what, like at least he's good in ABCD and I can handle his goodness. But like that bad thing, it will stay with you and you don't know how to handle it.
That's true.
You know, but Allah knows what you can handle. And you know, souls are like perfect for each other. Like,
yeah,
you have a person, you don't need to like, what is it called,
search
or like make the process faster. It will come when it's meant to happen. It will come when you're mature. It will come when it's just right for you,
when everything is ready,
when
you're ready, when he's ready, when the time is ready.
It will happen,
because you'll never know when the time is ready.
It will happen.
Allah knows.
Because for example, Sayyidina Adam, when he was in heaven, Hawa was created from like the rib cage. So his rib cage, and it just shows how like Allah made a very compatible person for Adam that is so close to him. And also, like, another thing that I found out is, don't try to straighten out a woman. And like, what by that it means, like, don't try to like be like, oh, no, you should act this way, you should do that, you should do this. Because if you straighten out a rib cage, it will break,
it will snap.
It's bent for a reason.
Oh, that is so beautiful. You know? Wow.
And again, we're made to complete each other, because rib cages, what does it protect?
Our lungs, our hearts.
Yeah. So women are also meant to protect the man.
Yeah.
You know? And
there's a piece of you in someone.
Yeah, exactly. And can you actually, at 15-year-old, protect a man? Can you?
Yeah, with your 16-year-old boyfriend, girl.
No.
No. Because he's not making his own money.
Yeah.
He's not paying his own bills.
Exactly.
He doesn't. His little career on TikTok is not going to take him anywhere. So, please.
Career on TikTok is crazy.
We have a career on TikTok.
Oh my god. Why did you say it like that?
My bad. Before all the boys come at me.
Oh my god.
But yeah, and again, I feel like I mean, as a man as well, like as a man, as a boy, whoever you are, you also have a responsibility to take care of that girl that you have. Because as a man, if you go in with the intention to just kind of mess around with this girl just to fulfill your desires, any tear that she cries, the angels will curse your step. Every step that you take, the angels will curse it, because she's crying over you because you played her. So think twice, think thrice, think catorce, quince, seis, sete, ocho, nueve, diez. Before you try to play someone for your own desires. I don't know. Figure out what you need to do with your own desires, but it doesn't need to be with someone else. Just like, just figure it out. I don't know. Go to therapy.
Or just, wallah, go to Allah. Just pray. Just start praying. You feel like, you know, the shaitan biwaswis. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
Yeah. Astaghfirullah.
Open the Quran.
Astaghfirullah.
Open the Quran.
That's like the quickest thing you can say.
Yeah.
Astaghfirullah.
Yeah.
Astaghfirullah.
I feel like I was gonna say something else.
I feel like I'm done.
You're done? I just wanted to say one more point. I had it in my head.
Think about it, babe. We have all the time in the world.
I had it in my brain.
What's about, like, is it about like heartbreak?
No, it's about men.
It's about
like men. The one when you said a point about like
not TikTok careers.
No,
definitely not that.
Yeah, just wait, give it a moment. Man,
what about men? I wonder if that same narrative applies to women.
Which one?
If a woman plays a man, do the angels curse every step that she takes?
Probably.
There is, of course, some consequence religiously that she has. I don't know about it, to be honest. But at the end of the day, there is no need to be doing that.
Yeah.
Just heal yourself, please. Heal yourself through Allah and through other methods, whatever works for you. We're not saying, you know, like, heal yourself only through religion, because there might be other things that work for you, like journaling.
Yeah.
Or like talking out loud, or like finding like an artistic thing, like, I don't know, drawing.
Like the harm that you have is maybe like too deep to the point where you need to like actually see someone.
Yeah.
Then go and see that person. Get the help you deserve. You know?
I saw.
Jeez. Damn. Okay.
I saw one person, he was like a sheikh, and he was saying that you will never taste the feeling of really wanting something so bad until you're in so much pain and you start praying tahajjud.
Yeah.
Like, consistently. You will never taste that feeling of like, I need this thing in my life, you know?
Yeah.
And that's when you start like sticking to your tahajjud, because tahajjud is a difficult prayer. In the middle of the night, you're waking up.
It is true.
And you're committed to praying to something, whatever that may be, whether that's for a person, your success, going to Jannah, your family, something in this dunya, something in this akhirah, whatever it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, guys.
Did you remember your point?
I cannot remember my point.
It's okay. Maybe we'll start it next episode.
Yeah, we'll talk about it then.
Anyway,
but anyways, guys.
Wait, before we go, Allah al-Ghafur rahim. Whatever situation you're in, just try to better it for the best. We're not trying to demotivate anyone, and maybe some people might take this in the wrong way and be like, oh, Islam is too difficult and I'm in love with this person, and blah, blah, blah. We're not trying to say that. Islam is a very reasonable religion, and it's very logical, and there's reasons behind everything, and it's literally for the benefit of you. And at the end of the day, just be wise and be careful, and never forget Allah and fear Allah in everything that you do, and everything will be okay.
Yeah, and guys, we're not telling you, like, let's say you're a Muslim person right now and you are dating someone. We're not like putting shame or telling you like, no, you need to end things with them.
Yeah.
But we're just kind of making you conscious of like how it is and like what reality is. And I know it's hard, but you can even do it in small steps. Like maybe like if it's really like extreme, you can kind of tone it down a bit. Make sure you guys are seeing each other in public areas. Maybe make sure that a family member knows. If you don't want like your parents to know, it can be your uncle or your older brother or your older sister, just someone that actually knows about this. Because again, it will put you in a situation when you cannot actually hurt that person because you're held accountable.
Yeah.
And of course, you're held accountable by Allah, and then these people come.
Yeah, of course.
So honestly, just try to take care of yourself and don't put yourself in situations where, you know, it might end up with you hurting or someone else hurting. Because we honestly cannot afford that. We have too much to worry about, so don't do that to yourself, because it will start affecting your career, it'll start affecting your work, it'll start affecting your studies, it'll start affecting everything. Your health
as well,
your physically, mentally,
emotionally,
all the leaves.
all the leaves.
So anyway, hope you all are happy, healthy, and safe.
Thank you so much for listening to this week's episode, and inshallah we'll see you next Thursday.
Bye.